Hey, it's Don Skaggs with Empowered Inventing, the place where we try to teach you how to live for a few years like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. And the reason I say that is really actually part of the topic of what I want to talk to you about, what I want to relay to you today. And that is, are you willing to pay the price for your $5 million opportunity? And if you've watched some of these videos before, if you've been on some of our classes, you know that that's something that we've talked about before and we talk about a lot. And that there are tons of $5 million opportunities out there, and these are opportunities that the large corporations, that's chump change to them. They could care less about something that's going to make $5 million a year. And they would just pass over it if you were to pitch that to them. But for you, for the entrepreneur, for the entree inventor, for the inventor entrepreneur, you can seize a $5 million opportunity. They're out there. They're all over the place. I see them all the time. And I see inventors and entrepreneurs taking advantage of those and seizing those and making them their own. So, my question again, are you willing to live a few years like most people won't? Because, number one, this is not get rich quick. We don't sell microwaves here, we sell crock pots. The idea, and this is the thing that they really push out in the media, it's this whole Shark Tank, oh, I'm going to present to 3 judges and they're going to decide my fate, and if they decide favorably, oh, I'm suddenly rich. No, that is not the way it works, and it is not determined in a 30-minute or 1-hour TV show. Inventing and entrepreneurship is not get rich quick. You're not just going to show up, show somebody a napkin sketch of your idea and expect them to give you $1 million. That's not reality. Shark Tank and Gilligan's Island are both TV shows, so it's not get rich quick. That's the difference between good inventing and bad inventing. We've said it many times before. Good inventing is like a very well prepared meal where you've just painstakingly learned how to cook. You've tried different recipes and you found one that just everybody loves, and you make this wonderful meal that you're able to share and have a lot of friends and family enjoy. Bad inventing is a microwave burrito, the bad kind you get in a convenience store. Smells bad when it's cooking in the back of that nasty microwave in the back of the convenience store. It looks bad when you eat it. You eat it anyway. Why? Because you are in a hurry and you're not thinking through what you're doing, and that's bad inventing. And at the end, in both cases, you will be sick to your stomach and full of remorse. So inventing is not get rich quick. It takes time. Now, I'm not saying it takes 10 years. I'm not saying you should sit on your idea. And this is the other problem. This is the other end. They'll say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to take my time with this. No. They're fast iterations. You work hard, but you work hard and you work fast. And you get through these iterations. Otherwise, you'll be sitting in the same place all the time. Which is my next point, and that's that you have to do the hard work. Yes, it's hard work, it's sweat, it's getting eyeball deep in your product. And that's the development of it, it's understanding it, it's knowing how it works, it's building that Frankentype and getting it to hum, it's building that demo type that's really good, it's getting your pitch down, it's understanding your market, getting eyeball deep, totally immersed in your market. You know what's going on. You understand what the market is, who the customer is, what they care about, what their why is. And then all the other steps. You just get completely immersed in all the idea steps. And we teach that. We teach something called idea steps, and that's all the steps you go through in the iterations between just your initial idea, that initial thought in your head, all the way to building a business around your idea, and be it a real business where you're making stuff, or you're having things made and you sell them, or a licensing business where you're actually licensing things to other companies. So you have to do the hard work. And here's another thing. Here's the thing about the hard work. It's easy to talk about the hard work when you're pumped up, or you're watching a video, or you've gone to a conference, you've gone to your local inventor group meeting, It's easy to be all pumped up, but I'm talking about those hard times when you don't feel like it. You have to get up and do it when you don't feel like it. We teach our inventors, we tell them, we say you make an appointment with your invention, just like it's an appointment with a doctor or an attorney. You make a promise to yourself on purpose, on paper. You say, all right, on Wednesdays between 6 and 9 p.m., I am putting down the remote, I'm getting up off that couch, and I am working on my invention. I am working on my startup. I'm working on my idea, what's going to become a real product in a real market that's going to make real money. That's diligence. That is getting up and doing things that you don't feel like doing it at the time. So, you're going through all this, you're doing the hard work, you understand it's not get rich quick, but you are doing the work and you're moving through it. Now you have to be willing to pivot. That's the next thing. You have to be willing to, when you hit those brick walls, to say, okay, what's wrong here? What has stopped me? And it's not me, it's not because I'm not trying to move forward. It's something in the market is saying, no, we don't want this way. We want it another way. And you have to figure out what that is and be willing to change it. And you go, oh no, this is my baby, it's perfect, don't change it. No, 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 it's not about you, it is about them. It's about the people out there that you are trying to help. They will say thank you. They will send you those certificates of appreciation called dollar bills if you are solving their problems, not your problems. So you have to, it has to be about them. It can't be about you. And that's one of the secrets to success with successful inventing and entrepreneurship. Now the last thing is be prepared for the long game. Now again, I'm not talking about the guy that has the prototype hid away in his garage for a solid decade. No, don't be that person. Be moving through the steps. Be diligent about moving through the steps. But be prepared that these steps are going to take a while. It's not going to be get rich quick. It's not going to be overnight. It's like the story about Ray Kroc and McDonald's. He said we were an overnight success, 10 years in the making. Now, maybe you won't take 10 years. I kind of think you won't, especially in today's market. If you do it right and you move right and you pivot right. But if you want to become that 5 million, you don't become a $5 million opportunity overnight. That might take 10 years. It might be the first 2 or 3 years you might start making $1 million a year. That's not bad. And then you just start moving towards that. But there are opportunities out there that are $5 million a year opportunities. Big companies, big corporations, the ones that are just have gotten so big they don't care anymore. They're the ones that don't even want these $5 million opportunities, and those are the ones that's available for you. But you have to pay the price. You have to be willing. You have to ask yourself, what am I willing to do this? Am I willing to sacrifice my time, my money, my energy? You put 3 things in an invention. You put your time, you put money, and you put that third thing that's all important, all valuable thing called wisdom. And you have to take that wisdom, you have to acquire that wisdom. You acquire wisdom 2 different ways. You get it from making the school of hard knocks, making those mistakes yourself, and sometimes you have to do that. And then you learn it from other people that have made those mistakes as well. But you have to be prepared to learn these things and move forward and stay with it and be patient and be smart about it and have a good, smart strategy. So anyway, I hope this is helpful. Again, I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing. Check out our website, empoweredinventing.com. This is Empowered Inventing TV. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure and subscribe. Help us build our tribe. And if you think this video may help somebody else, please send it to them and help somebody else out that way as well. So thank you again for watching, and I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of our online classes, or on the next video.